Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Bhuvan Agarwal and I hope you all are doing great and you all are getting lots of knowledge from this series on most important SQL commands and DBMS concepts for your interview preparation. So if you are a new viewer to this channel, I request you to kindly subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from our side. So today we are going to learn about a new command in SQL, that is count function in SQL. Okay, so it is an example of aggregate functions in SQL. So we will learn about it, and it is a very important function, and it is generally used in various business requirements. So let's get started. So what is count function in SQL? So the count function, what it does is it will return the total number of rows that satisfies a specified condition. So count function is generally used to find out the total number of rows that are present in a particular table, and if you want to filter those rows based on some condition, then you can even provide some condition. Okay, so let us see the syntax of it, then you will understand it better. So the syntax for count function is very simple, that is you need to write select count function based on the column name, means according to the column name you can count the total number of rows that are present. Okay, we will look into it more carefully, don't worry, I will give you some examples. Then you need to give some table name, where condition. Okay, if you are having some condition, if you want to filter those records and count that, then you can also give some conditions. Okay, so this function is very helpful because there are many times you need to find out the total number of rows that are actually present in a particular table. So you can use count function and you can easily find that out, and even if you are having some condition and you want to filter some of the records and count that records, then you can even use it. Suppose I'm giving you an example. Suppose there is a business requirement to you to find out the total number of customers you have, and those customers must be living in India. Suppose you are a global business, then you want to find out the total number of customers you have in India. Okay, so you can give the condition that where country is India from this customer table, and you can count all the means all the records basically. And how to do that I will show you in a minute, don't worry. So this is some of the requirements where count function is generally helpful. Okay, so let's see one example, then you will understand this more better.
तो रुको जरा सबर करो.
So suppose I am having a product table and these are some of the products with its corresponding prices. Now I want to find out how many products I am having at present in my company. Okay, this is a business requirement. So how can you find out the total number of products that you are having? Then you can simply use the count function, and the query will be something like this. Select count price from product, means you are taking the price as the column. Okay, you can even take the product ID, you can even take the products, you can take any one, and you can find out the total number of rows from that table. Okay, so there is some catch in it. Suppose let me tell you the output first. So the output is simple, count of price is definitely 3 because we are having 3 prices, correct? Now there might be some case that, so it is more logical if you use product ID as the column name here. Suppose some of the products is out of stock in your godown, so that product details will be deleted or will be temporarily deleted from this table, right? So product ID will also get deleted, and price also, and the product also. So it is more logical if you give product ID, but even if you give price, it has no issues. Okay, so let us get into one very important concept here in count statement, and that question is generally asked in various interviews. Okay, and that will clear your logic more better regarding count functions, and after that you won't face any issue while giving answers or solving any questions based on count function. Okay, so let us see what is that question. So the famous question that generally interviewers can ask you is, what state the difference between these three types. Like if I write count and within parameters I give a wildcard, that is star, or if I give any number like 1, and if I give a column name. So what will be the cases in each of these scenarios? So it is a very important question. I suggest you to kindly note it down, and not only for this question, I suggest you to note each and every single thing whenever you are watching my videos, okay? Because the concept which I am saying you, it will definitely help you in clearing your interviews, because it has helped me while clearing my interviews. Okay, so I am sharing my personal experience with you guys, don't worry. So what will be the difference? Let us get into that thing.
कितने तेजस्वी लोग हैं हमारे पास, कितने शानदार विचार रखते हैं जी.
So at first we will look into what is the meaning of this count star. You see, if you write this count star, then what will happen? It will return the total number of rows including the null values also. Means if suppose you write a star, and if any particular row is not having any value, means it is having null values, and only product ID is given. Suppose I am considering the product table, and only product ID is given, and the product name and the price and each of the fields are null basically. So that this function will even consider that row also. Okay, that row will also be considered, so it will include the null values. So how to write this query? So the syntax is very simple. You need to write select count star from product. Simple. So what will happen? It will count all the rows basically, and it will also consider the null values, and it will give out the output. Suppose the table is this, our table is this, and you run this query, then what will happen? It will give the output as 3. Correct, because we are having 3 rows. So if your business requirement is to count the total number of records you are having in a particular table, then this statement, this query will be very useful for you guys. Okay, it is a shortcut trick, like you are using a wildcard here, so you can directly find out the total number of records without any conditions applied. Okay, so this is a very important query. So this is the answer which you must be given to your interview whenever he or she asks you regarding what is this count star. So you need to give this example. Okay, so let us see what will be the meaning of count, and the within bracket you are writing any number like 1 or 2. Okay, so let us see to that. So what will be count 1? So whenever you write count 1 or any number, function returns the number of rows including the null value. It is same as count star. See, count star and count 1 is not having any difference as such. Okay, both are same, both will work in the same manner, but just the difference is here you are using one star, and here you are using any number. So many people get confused here only, and they will give wrong answer during their interviews. Okay, so you need to understand these both statements are basically same. Okay, these count 1 will also return the total number of rows including the null values. So syntax will be simple. Syntax will be this: select count star, so the syntax will be select count minus 13 from product. Now you will be confused, like why you are writing minus 13 here? Because there is, suppose what majority of the students what they think is, whenever you write count 1, they will think, okay, I need to count the total number of values present in the first record. Okay, or they will think, okay, I need to find out the total number of values present in the first column. So both of the scenarios are really wrong. Okay, now you will think, now that particular student will, okay, minus 13, there is no minus 13 record. Okay, and there is no minus 13 column also. So what, this is absolutely wrong, right? They will think, but it is not as such. It is not how this works. How it works, let me show you. Suppose you are having this product table, and whenever you are writing count 1, see, listen to it very carefully. Don't skip this video, because if you skip any part, then you will miss the very important concepts, and you won't be able to answer during your interviews. See, whenever you are writing count 1, how this function is generally working, what is the algorithm behind it? Suppose it goes to the first record and it says, okay, it is valid, right? So I will give a 1 value to this record, means it is accepted. Similarly, it will go to the second record, and again it will give 1 here, means it will not store values, it will just give a mark. Okay, just like a mark. So 1 is also marked, means it is also correct. again one mark is given, it is also correct, then at last it will count all the marks that this function has given, and that will be the count. So that is the total number of rows. Similarly, if you are using count minus 13, so in place of 1 it will give minus 13 as the mark. Okay, so this is how the algorithm generally works. So if you know this concept, then you can tell this to your interviewer, and your interviewer will be really very impressed, because they will think, okay, this guy knows the algorithm behind such functions, such very important function in SQL. So this is how this works. So minus 13 is also accepted, 1 is also accepted, and these both works in the same manner as count star, that is, it will return the total number of rows including the null values. Okay, so I hope you got this concept. If you have any doubt regarding these two commands, then kindly comment down below, I will definitely help you out. Okay, so let us see the last one, where we write count and within bracket we mention any column name. Okay, so let us see to that thing. So what will happen if we write count column name? So whenever you write count column name, see, listen to it very carefully, you need to, this will return the total number of rows in the specified column, means whichever column you are giving, in that very column it will run this count algorithm, while excluding the null values. Yes, this is very important, means the null values won't be considered. Means if in this particular column there is any null values, those will not be counted. Okay, that will be excluded. So what is the syntax? Syntax is very simple. Suppose you are having product table, and this is your product table, and you want to count the total number of products, but on the column name which you have given is price. Suppose this is the price. Now you can see in this very table you are having two values and a null value. So whenever you are running count algorithm on this price column, what will happen? This will count 100, this will not count null, and it will count 350. So basically the output will be 2, but the products you are having in your repository, in your godown, is 3, but the price of one of the product is not mentioned, right? By mistakenly or by any other scenarios, we will talk on that later. Suppose this is the scenario presently, so the count will return 2. Now you will think, okay, I am having two products in my godown, so this will be a huge mistake, right, for your business also. So that is the thing, you need to understand how this thing works. Means if you are passing any column name inside your count function, then what it will do, it will just return the total number of rows in the specified column, but it will exclude the null values. If the null values are present, it will just exclude that. Okay, so I hope you got this concept. I tried to explain this concept in a very layman's term. If you face any issues, if you think you can suggest me something to make these videos better, then please comment down below. I will definitely listen to your suggestions. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much.
मज़ा आया।